Welcome back, my faithful legionnaires. Today we are back in Ark Survival Evolved and doing another mod review slash showcase. Now, if you haven't already subscribed, there is a little button down there, right down there. You see it? See it in the right corner? There it is. Go hit it. We'll wait. And now that you've hit that subscribe button and you are now a part of the Legion, we will move on with the video. So today we are looking at a very cool mod which brings us, well, more Wyverns and a couple Phoenixes, which is not bad at all. Now, first of all, we got the bright crystal Wyvern. This is more of a hybrid between two Wyverns from the Crystal Isles, if I'm not mistaken, but it is very cool nonetheless. Now, I'm not really going to fly around all too much because we all know what flying around on a Wyvern is like. So we'll just pretty much be doing like a demonstration of their attacks and what they could do. Maybe a little bit of flying, we'll see, but it's mainly on those two over there, or one of them, because they're both exactly the same. But we will head on to this one first, and then we'll show off the Wyverns, and then we'll show off the Phoenixes. There's two Phoenixes. I cannot talk. Alright, so first of all, let's hop on Big Beastie Boy here. Now, this Wyvern, like I said, is like a hybrid between two different types. It is very shiny during the day, and it looks very cool at nighttime. So I will show you the nighttime look as well, because it is worth it. Now, first attack is your good old right click, which it spouts like a blood kind of, yeah, blood more or less. It's a blood attack. There we go. I would not like to be caught in that. And then you got the good old fire, which you can't go wrong with fire. And then ice. And that, I think, is about it for the breath of that one. So you got the three attacks, which is pretty damn cool. So you get 3 blood, fire, and ice with this guy, which you can't go wrong with that. And your standard moving around, running like a general Wyvern. Now, in the last Wyvern episode, it could move backwards. These guys can, and it even leaves some like nice little snowflakes behind it, which is pretty cool. So if we did keep this one, we'll call it Snowflake. And we'll give it a couple little bit into its stamina, because I think that's what it's needing there. So, yeah, it's a very happy little Wyvern. Now, we'll show that ice again, because that is pretty damn cool. Now let's move on to the next Wyvern. Now these Shadow Wyvern are actually pretty damn cool. I personally brought 2 in just so that way you get a cool variety of colours, so that way you can see what they look like. So far I've only got a green and the reddish and black and white. Well, it's more of a maroon kind of colour, but it is still cool nonetheless, and that is the one we will hop on today. Now these guys also have like 3 different forms of attack as well. So without further ado, we will show you those attacks. Now we'll give you a bit more of a look-see. There we go. Now first one is like a I don't know what to call that. It's like a shadow blast kind of thing. Then you change it, and then you got an electric one. So that is like full-on lightning coming out of this Wyvern's mouth, and then you change it again, and it's another attack altogether, which is a very cool, like misty fog kind of thing. And change it again, and it's back to that one. Now this one only has those, pretty much those mainly biting attacks, and then the breaths. Good old flappy flappy and bitey bitey. Now I will hop back on the Wyvern again at night time, for the simple fact that lightning one. So there we go. Nope, that's not the right one. Nope. Well, the lightning one, when it wants to work for us, it looks very cool at night time, which I will show you, so we'll hop back on him afterwards. But yeah, the lightning one looks absolutely awesome at night time, because it actually lights up the entire beam as well. So now we will move on to the next part of our showcase, which is some Phoenixes. You got a Crimson Phoenix, and, well, the lightning one, when it wants to work for us, it looks very cool at night time, which I will show you, so we'll hop back on him afterwards. But yeah, the lightning one looks absolutely awesome at night time, because it actually lights up the entire beam as well. So now we will move on to the next part of our showcase, which is some Phoenixes. You got a Crimson Phoenix, and Truden, whatever the hell that phoenix is. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce words. This is our Royal Phoenix, which was previously shown in another showcase video. I brought it in so that way you guys can have a look at the size comparison. Now, I had done some reading on this particular mod, and there will be another Phoenix coming in the next 2 weeks or so. And apparently, what I've read, it is very, very big. And it has like 4 wings, and it is going to be a very cool looking Wyvern. Now, not Wyvern, bloody Phoenix. Now, I will hop on these guys, so that way you guys can have a good look at what they can do. It's pretty self-explanatory, so yeah, we'll hop on. And now, excuse me, it does look a little funny because, you know, it's not on properly. And it looks like, for this one, personally, it looks like it's a blood splatter coming out of it. But that's okay. So, this one shoots randomly big bits of icicles, which it looks bloody weird if you ask me. So, there we go. Looks a bit weird, but it's still pretty cool at the same time. It does its normal bitey, which is nothing wrong with that. Does a little flap. And obviously, you know, normal flying around like any other Phoenix would do. So that is that one. Now, we'll come over to the Crimson Phoenix. Deal with a little bit of lag. I do apologize there. Hop on. Now, this one, it has it also, I think it's mainly just a fire, which is nothing wrong with fire. Fire is always good. Bit of glitching there. Now, we will... There we go. Alright. I do apologise for the bit of lag there. Ah, perfect. Little victim. Yeah, he didn't like that too well. So, with this Phoenix, when it shoots its fire, it does stay around for a little bit longer than most normal fire, which is pretty damn cool, I must admit. There we go. So, it gives it a nice little fire look for when it shoots out. Now, other than that, that's pretty much all these 2 Phoenixes can do. They're not overly special, but it is still good. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Yeah. They, well, that happened. That little Dilophosaurus did not enjoy his day. Now, Legionnaires, we'll put it to nighttime, so that way you guys can have a good look at what these Phoenixes and Wyverns look like at nighttime. So, bear with us, Legionnaires, and we'll deal with this lag while we wait.
Semester later.
Just like that, Legionnaires, it is nighttime, and now look at these Wyverns and the Phoenixes. They just make this world come to life, even more so at nighttime. So, they just light up this entire little area. So we'll get this crystal Wyvern. We'll take him to the air just for a minute, just so we can get him to land somewhat more in a better spot. He's very bright at night time, as you can well tell. It's almost that you can't even see anything else on him, but it is still cool nonetheless. I mean, look at that. That is very cool. Now we'll land them back down, and we'll go have a look at the other Wyvern, so that way you guys can have a good look at that lightning attack, lightning breath, I guess we would call it, at nighttime, which looks awesome to say the least. Hey buddy, how you doing? You ready to show the Legionnaires some good tricks? Yes you are, of course you are. Let's go. Alright, so we'll bring him over just a little bit. Make him, there we go. Come on, let's come over here. Look it up a little bit. Alrighty, now let's get it to the electricity. There we go. Alrighty, Legionnaires. Get ready. Hold your salt onto your socks because this is going to look cool. Now, how cool is that? Definitely worth getting these guys at night time. And he even lights up all the way. It lights up that whole area. So what do you think of that, Legionnaires? Leave it in the comments below. Tell me what you think of it, so that way we know what you think as well. Alrighty, let's give it a minute, and we'll make it daytime, and we will close out the episode.
An eternity later.
And just like that, Legionnaires, it is daytime, and we are standing in front of something you would not really want to stand in front of in real life, because they would probably eat you. So Legionnaires, if you want this mod, it will be in the description below. Don't forget to go and show the love to it, because it is a very cool mod and brings you some very cool creatures. And we will have a look at that new Phoenix when it arrives. So Legionnaires, if you haven't already, go head down there, like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one.